Okay, so currently we're doing a little test. I actually realized I need some kind of HDMI switcher because I'm going to have to choose between different things, but I went to the store, I purchased a not a capture card. I already owned the capture card, but I purchased the cord that I needed for my capture card, which is good. Plug in the other end. I guess I'm gonna. Do I want to unplug my Roku? Yeah, I definitely need a some kind of HDMI switcher. Or maybe I could split off the RCA next time. Let me just unplug the second monitor and hope it doesn't crash everything horribly. Yeah, this is a little test recording. My entire desk is just a mess right now. It's crazy. But I love it. This is the stuff I live for. I got a vinyl turntable today at Goodwill for about 10 bucks. I got a camcorder too, however, the camera has a little bit of water in it. It came with tapes, it came with like a whole kit of stuff, which is awesome, but I'm soaking it in rice. I literally turned it on, played someone's home movie tape on it, which is crazy. Dude, these old monitors trying to plug an HDMI cable into it is wild sometimes because it's at such a weird angle. Okay, there we go.
Nintendo.
So here we go. We're gonna play a little bit of Yoshi Story. Let me turn the audio down a little bit. Hopefully that right there is okay. Since Yoshi Story is a very quick game to play through, I thought this would be fun. Let me change my aspect ratio on. Change it to 4:3. Oh, I don't want to do that. Thought I could change it. I'm sure there's a way, but I'll mess with that in a little bit. Yeah, here is Yoshi's Story. On y'all's end, I've already made it 4:3. Oh, dude! I did not realize that this game had an actual save feature in it. Text someone who's calling me real quick. I guess we're gonna start from 3, which is the sky area. Yeah, I did not realize that this game actually saved your progress. That's actually really cool. Gonna be the pink one, because we're big, strong men here at the Goblin Frequency. Trying to test to see if I feel any lag, because it's going through an upscaler and then into the capture card. Yeah, we're getting things done slowly but surely. This is such a simple but fun game. I used to play this on loop as a kid. When I was a kid, there were games that I loved, and I would just play them. Especially games like this, where it's a very good game for kids. Like, when me and my wife have children... Right when I'm saying the game is easy, I completely fail. But when me and my wife someday have children, we're definitely... I'm going to let them play this game probably as one of their first games. I remember the review of this game on screwattack.com where he was trying, Stuttering Craig was trying to, he was trying to understand the logic of the game. And he's like, so Yoshi eats fruit, then becomes very happy. And then this game has some like weird psychedelic visuals when you win a stage. He's like, so I can only deduce that dinosaurs plus drugs equals teleportation powers. The visual style of this game always kind of reminded me of like Clockwork Knight on the Saturn. It's got a very... It's claymation-y, if that makes sense. What's interesting... Oh, good lord. Ah! Yeah, up. What's interesting, by the way, is when I was setting up the capture card that I have for this little test recording, I used this capture card in the past on a computer that was also running Windows. And this capture card, whenever I hooked it up to that one... Oh, come on. The only thing about my N64 controller is I have to mash the pause button with Herculean strength to make it work. So if I'm ever at a panic mode, I have to... at the button. But it started installing Avermedia software and drivers. And it never did that on my other Windows computer I had. I don't know if that computer was just too out of date, or if Avermedia just likes this computer better. I have no idea, but whatever works. Come here, you little bee. Are they gonna... Oh! Perfect. Oh, cool, good. They loop around, too. Give me the banana. I want the banini. I'm just gonna keep waiting for you. Your demise will come. Don't even worry. I will always be here waiting. The almighty Yoshi. Oh, there's grapes. I want the grapes. Okay, I'm just gonna move on so I'm not just hanging out on the same screen perpetually. Ooh. Oh, this is the... There's a dragon down there. Let's see what this is first, though. Oh, it's, Poochie from The Simpsons. So eating bees not hurt Yoshi. think if I just... There it is. Thank goodness I got those 2 coins. Is there nothing else? Okay. Alright, that was definitely worth it. I don't... What did the coins even do in this particular game? Because it's not like Mario, where it's either health in Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy, or lives in the 2D one. I think the coins are just points here. Hi. See, this is cool. I've seen lots of criticisms of this game saying that it was ugly, and I guess comparing it to Yoshi's Island, it is kind of not the prettiest game, but this is a completely different animal, and just because both games have Yoshi in it doesn't mean you have to treat them like they're the same thing. If I'm not mistaken, this is a boss that you literally just lick, and it replenishes your life as you attack the boss anyways. Yeah, see? So as long as you get an equal number of hits in on him, it doesn't really matter. And here is... Whoa. Yeah, here's the psychedelic imagery. Do-do-do-do! Yoshi! I hero Yoshi. You know, someday I hope to retire by the sea, a salty old sea captain. Sit in a nice seaside bar. Look across and see Yoshi there. Tip my glass to him. Buy him a drink. He looks at me. Calls me a homosexual. Throws it in my face. The fuck is wrong with you, Yoshi? There's nothing gay. I'm toasting you, bastard. Son of a bitch. Fuck you, Yoshi. Motherfucker. Dirty son of a bitch. I thought you died at sea. I thought you died, man. I cried for you. I cried. But now you're alive, and you're also a bitch. Fuck you. Here, let me create an entire AVGN video right now. Yoshi Story came out in the year 19 as the long-awaited sequel to fucking Yoshi's Island and the Legend of the Crystal Bitch. But you know what? This game is not particularly good, and I am fucking unhappy with it. And my wife doesn't talk to me anymore because she says I've got issues. And so now I am going to go sit on the toilet and read the funny papers and cry. And it just cuts to, like, James Rolfe, like, why? And he's just sitting on the toilet. For the record, love AVGN. Just making a bit and talking shit. But, like, imagine the AVGN as, like, a married... I mean, I know James Rolfe, the man who plays the character, is married, by the way. So no one has to point that out to me, but... I'm just imagining, like... By the way, I'm just realizing how this mechanic here works at the age of 30. I've literally never known what the hell this does. That's kind of cool, though. I want to get up there to that heart. Haha! Yes. Yeah, that's cool. I could see them making a whole game out of that mechanic. I know they had something on Game Boy called Yoshi Tilt and Tumble, but I don't know if that's what that was or not. It's a cool game though. At least from what I've seen, it has some kind of gyroscope in the game, like in the cartridge. And you have to tilt your Game Boy. It's really funny watching people play that on the Game Boy player, on the GameCube, because they're just tilting their whole GameCube around. Can I not? Guess I can't break that. Does the pepper count? Nope. I mean, I know it's bad for me, but it should still count for something. That's lame. This is such a perfect game for kids. Like, I imagine, I had an N64 back in the day, but when I was a kid, I don't want to say sheltered, because it wasn't necessarily sheltered, but I always, when I was very little, there was this huge disconnect between me and what other kids watched in pop culture, because my family was a bunch of people that are like, hey everyone, let's watch this movie from like 1976 today. Let's watch The Dark Crystal, everyone, which is a great movie, by the way, but that's just, that looks like a jump to death right there. Like, that looks like a trick to me. But my whole family just watched obscure, weird media. And so, I remember being in school and trying to relate, at least regarding... Oh, is that... Was I supposed to go? At least in regards to popular media, to my fellow classmates and them being like, what the hell are you talking about? What's an HR Puffin stuff? Which makes sense. That probably gave me a chip on my shoulder when I was a teenager, because when I was a teen, I was one of those like, oh, I'm so unique and everyone else is an asshole. Which, I mean, I guess every teenager to an extent feels that way, but I genuinely was just like everyone else. It's like that, what's the name of that band? They sang Everyone Else is an Asshole. I think they did a cover of Brown Eyed Girl too. Ooh, that's a perfect song. My wife has brown eyes. I need to take her down to the old mine with a transistor radio. So I own like a shortwave AM FM, just multi-band cheapo transistor radio. Half of the things I buy at Goodwill. I just like weird old things. That's why I got a turntable earlier today. Although those are back in vogue now. Those are back in style. So this guy's awake. But I literally was at a flea market one time, and I was on a mission. I wanted to find one of those really ancient transistor radios. Like they're only AM. They have like a little kickstand kind of thing built into them. And the people there were so confused when I was asking them, like, do you have any AM transistor radios? And they're like, what year is it? And the funny thing is, one of the vendors was like, oh yeah, I do. And then the motherfucker brought me this thing. he brought me. He comes over. He's like, I've got one. He brings me a pen radio, like an ink pen with a radio built in, and I was like, well, it's not exactly what I want, but I mean, I appreciate it. Oh, cool, I can turn the border off. Is there no way to, like... Oh, that's how you break it. Ah. I wish there was a way to kind of pan the camera in this game. Like, you can zoom the camera in more, which is the opposite of what I want. Ah! Jerks. It's just rude. All I did is throw a rock at your house. Maybe you shouldn't... people who are assholes shouldn't live in glass... You know the old saying, everyone. People who are assholes shouldn't live in glass stones. That's it. That's the old saying of yore. How do I get past them? Oh, no. Ah. Okay. Wow, they really just won't let you buy. That's lame. See what Hinty Jim here says. So many bees, if you upset them, they'll be angry, so be sneaky. I just gotta walk by real smooth like when you are trying to sneak into the kitchen at 11:45 p.m. Damn it. Ah, screw it. That ain't worth dealing with right now. It's like when you are trying to sneak into the kitchen to get candy rope at 11:45 p.m. Damn it. I wish I could use the D-pad in this game. Like, the D-pad can zoom out this. Make me able to move with the D-pad. This is a 2D game. This was that period of time when game designers were allergic to, like, oh, what's it? Oh, can we do it? Ah, screw you. Back when they were allergic to making 2D games in general, so everything that was 2D had to be like 2.5D. And it had to control poorly if it was... Like, there's so few N64 games that I've played that you can actually use the D-pad on. But there's plenty PlayStation 1 games. Like, that console was decent whenever it came to their 2D to 3D sort of ratio. Ah, no. Ah, yes, okay, we're good. We literally need 2 fruit. Come on, guys. Oh, hey, there we go. Victory. Okay, everyone. Thank you for watching. This has just been a brief test. I haven't been able to record my games off of my actual consoles for a while, so this opens a whole new door. I'll probably do a proper playthrough of Yoshi Story in the future. Such a simple, easy, quick game that it could be done in an hour anyways. Be sure to smash like, subscribe, do all those things, and I'll see you in the next one.